Howdy everyone, my name is Joanne with Texas A&M AgriLife Extension, Hidalgo County. I am the Family and Community Health County Extension Agent for the County of Hidalgo. This is our third session from Parenting Connections. Today's topic is developing your child's self-esteem. This program was developed by Dr. Green. Helping children develop a healthy self-esteem is considered by many experts to be one of the most important responsibilities of parenthood. It is commonly thought that if a parent can bolster their child's self-esteem at a young age, they will be more likely to successfully navigate the challenges of life. The session objectives are to gain a better understanding of the concept of a self-esteem and the important role in raising children, to learn to distinguish between healthy and unhealthy self-esteem, and to learn practical strategies for fostering a child's healthy self-esteem. What is self-esteem? Over time, self-esteem's definition has been changing. And today, the most widely accepted definition comes from Dr. Nathan Brandon. He is a psychotherapist who has published numerous articles and books on the subject of self-esteem. He has defined self-esteem as the experience of being competent to cope with the basic challenges of life and of being worthy of happiness. Now, what is self-esteem is composed of two different, self-efficiency and self-respect. Self-efficiency is the confidence in one's ability to think, learn, choose, and make appropriate decisions, while self-respect is confidence in one's ability to be happy and in the belief that achievement, success, friendship, respect, love, and fulfillment are appropriate to us. Healthy versus unhealthy. Now, healthy self-esteem is knowing that you have personal worth, a sense of competence, ability to think correctly, to make the right choices, realistic and positive self-appraisal, and ability to cope with negative feedbacks. In life, we are faced with many challenges, and with a good self-esteem, it keeps you motivated. It's that cheerleader behind you saying, you know what, don't give up, you can do it. Here's what an unhealthy self-esteem looks like. Excess preoccupation with the self of one's own image and appearance in the eyes of others. Meaning, I have to wear the latest brands, the latest trends. I need to utilize makeup in order for me to look beautiful. Insensitivity towards others and arrogance. Healthy self-esteem involves a balance between personal worth and competence. Characteristics of children with a healthy self-esteem. Research has been stating that a child with a good self-esteem tends to be more happier, more confident in trying any new activity, less afraid of failure, rejection, bounce back after a fall, such as negative setback, able to work towards finding solutions when faced with challenges, meaning they don't give up, they continue. More comfortable in social settings, take more risk, get along with peers better, accept their strength and weakness. They understand what they're good at and they understand what they need more help in. Although children with a low self-esteem, they're less likely to be confident. They're not going to voice their question at their class. They're going to be thinking that they're not smart. They're more dissatisfied with themselves. They can name a lot of things that they don't like about themselves. They're scared of failing. They're uncomfortable in group settings. They give up easily. And they focus more on their weaknesses rather than their strengths. They can say, I'm not good at this, I'm not going to do that, I can't do this, and I can't do that. So how do we develop a good self-esteem for your child? Number one, you got to lay the groundwork at a young age. Self-esteem begins to develop the day your child is born. This is when you create your trust, your relationship with your child. Trust serves as a foundation for a healthy self-esteem. Trust is established by loving and properly caring for your child. In our previous sessions, we talked about communication. Your infants can communicate with you. They can let you know when they're crying. They can let you know when they're sick. How? By crying, right? For young children, self-esteem is based on feeling of being loved, accepted, and valued. Remember, you want to build that trust, that relationship with your child at a young age. Strategies for developing your child's self-esteem when they're infants and toddlers. What can you do? Talk to them, sing to them, read to them, hold them, let them know that you're there. Respond when they're crying or when they're smiling. Number 2, recognize the influence of your child's peers. At a young age, children look just towards you, right, for guidance. They're there with you at the hip and they always want to be next to you. They want to get your approval. But as they get older, peers take on an increasingly important role, right? Once they go to school, once they're already teenagers, they basically think that friends know more than you do, that their friend's opinion matters the most. Children are sensitive to what their peers think of them based on what they're wearing, their abilities, their interests and hobbies. Teasing and bullying is common. You can reduce negative effects of teasing on your child's self-esteem by helping your child understand that no one likes to be teased. This is when empathy goes, right? Redirecting them. Teasing children that their views of themselves should not be shaped entirely by outside forces. Letting them know that others' opinion does not matter what they stated. Respond to your child's interest, effort with appreciation rather than just praise. Children know when you're being genuine. Children thrive on encouragement and support from your parents. So when you say, "Great job, I'm so proud of you," that means a lot. Do not go overboard with praise that lacks meaning. Instead, acknowledge the child's interests and efforts. Acknowledge child's interest in the particular topics such as animals, sports, music, or arts. This can lead to a career. Help them pursue their interests by finding out more about the topic, giving them more books, taking them to an educational trip such as a museum. Treat their interests seriously. Engage your child in task activities that offer a real challenge. Children like to be challenged, but of course, set the limits. You know your child best, right? For example, most games have a certain age to a certain age. Activities that you provide for your children should be within their range of abilities most of the time. Constantly ask your child to complete tasks that are beyond their understanding and ability will lead to frustration and repeat failures, which later on they're going to give up, they're going to get frustrated, and they're going to be thinking they're not intelligent. At the same time, activities that are too easy or require little effort hinder their ability to move on to the next level. Involve children in different activities that allow them to practice new acquired skills. Get them involved in different types of sports, different types of subjects. Challenge children to move just beyond their current level of mastery. Successfully complete new and challenging tasks leads to a sense of accomplishment. We feel so great when we meet a goal, right? So will your children. Help your children cope with negative feedback and frustration. Occasional failures are a normal part of growing up. Help your child understand that success is not possible in every situation and that we all experience disappointment. It's a great learning opportunity. Reassure your children when they are faced with negative peer feedback, such as teasing. Remember, the outside opinion does not matter. Also talk to them. Let them know that you're a child at one. Let them know your failures. Avoid excess and harsh criticism. Children need to be valued and respected by their parents. Some level of constructive criticism is necessary with children. For example, when they are coloring and they're not putting enough effort, this is when you can say, "You know what, you can do better than this." However, criticism is no longer constructive when it becomes too harsh. Avoid criticism that takes form of shaming them, such as name-calling them, or yelling at them, or implying that they're failures. Model for your child a healthy self-esteem. Remember, you are the role model. As a parent, we can't say, "Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, I'm ugly. Oh, I can't do this," because your children are looking at you. They're learning from you. Children are highly influenced by parental examples. If you want your child to develop a healthy self-esteem, well, you must apply it to your own life. Demonstrate qualities that are characteristic of an authentic self-esteem. For this session, I would like for you to write down some things you can say to build your child's self-esteem. When we get together on the phone, we'll talk about it and we'll discuss this. Once again, I'm asking that you write down some things that you would say to build your child's self-esteem, such as, "You're doing a great job," "Don't give up," "I'm proud of you." I'm sure you can name more. Another activity is called Mirror Mirror. We can name a lot of things that we like about our child, what they're good at. However, when it comes to ourselves, it's very difficult. So I would like for you to write 3 positive things about yourself. This concludes our session. My name is Joanna. I'm with Texas A&M AgriLife Extension. You have my contact information. You're welcome to contact me if you have any questions.